sustainable source of
I think
power.
a lot of athletes are entertainers, just actors, and people in general with jobs being that way, because this is our acceptance.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you the same acceptance if you're not playing on that team than if you're just a retired player. It's a different kind of acceptance.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the same fucking girlfriend that you did as a fucking base football player than you would as a retired player. So it's all about continuing to do this stuff, and this is our life. We do this till we can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It becomes our identity.
Yes.
And we can't even help it. We gotta go to a school to learn how to get out of that shell of ourselves, that mask of our identity.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true.
Obviously, we're filming all this. Really, no one knows at which point I'm just going to call it. You know, no one knew when I was just going to say, okay, this is it. And I didn't know myself. Yeah, I'm at home thinking about, okay, I'm getting my bags. I get home, wash the clothes, repack the bag, and now I'm sitting waiting to go back again. Because your motor's running too. You don't have, especially back in the day, right?
Yeah.
You don't have any downtime. You work in a town, you do whatever you do that night, you go to your hotel room, you sleep, you wake up the next morning, you fly to the next town, and it's boom, it's boom, it's boom, it's boom, it's boom, and that's normal.
Key.
It's normal.
Yeah.
So when you go home, when you get those rare few days off, you don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know how to go and relax and sit there and put a movie on. Because your mind is telling you, you gotta go.
You're here.
And you worry, okay, oh, damn, man, such and such. It's really difficult to have relationships, to be at your level, to be at my level, and still try and have personal relationships. It is what it is, but that's your chosen path, right? Like, there's a lot of things that I regret that's happened in my personal life. I regret. And I hope, I get forgiveness. I've asked for forgiveness for the things that I've done, but it's part of the sacrifice that you make to be at the level that we attain. And, a lot of people won't understand that. And they'll think we are selfish. And you have to be selfish to a certain extent to survive and maintain at the level that you've been able to attain, and where, I've been able to go. I mean, it's a given. It's part of, because you have to give yourself. You have to be totally committed to it. And there's a lot of time I'm not going to get back with my children. That's the way it is. And I hope one day they do appreciate the life that they were provided. It doesn't make up for the fact that I wasn't there. And those are some of the things that I've asked forgiveness for. But I was blessed. I was blessed to be able to do something that I love and that made me happy, and I just hope that it works out. I hope it works out for everybody, but there is a commitment that you have to make to be on top.
Gas. That's what it was, the gas. We got to destroy these guys. These guys are in our way of, greatness, glory.
It's one of the hardest things that many fighters that I've watched over the years have the problem of shutting it off. Like turning it on and living like that and just wanting to be a dominator, but then learning how to be a father, learning how to be
my first lifetime with children and stuff, trying to do this stuff, man, I felt so disastrously. It was just, I had no idea what I was doing to it. I had no idea what arena I was stepping into. It was just disastrous. I find out I spend most of my adult life now apologizing to my kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm being such a horrible father.
I'm only good with it in this sense, is I know that physically that I can't do it at the level that I want to do it at. And I've come to peace with that. If it was up to me, I would do this forever.
Yeah.
But that's just not the way it works. Your physical skills, the trauma and the injuries and everything takes its toll, so there's this point where you've got to call it a day. And that's what I did. It doesn't mean that I don't want to do it, but it does mean that I've come to a place in my life where I know that I can't do it at the level that people expect me to do it at, and I can't go out and half-ass it.